All right, folks, now that Christmas is over, you might be looking around the house, dreading all the task of putting all that stuff away, the decor, the wrapping paper. 11 months worth. Today, we have some practical tips that makes that process less stressful. And that's something we all need right now. Corey McDougald is the founder of Meat and Potatoes Organizing. I love the name, first of all. And I told you that I was kind of the organizer. I'm the one that puts things away. I have a shed and I put all the bins away. And then you looked at me like, I still have stuff to teach you. So I'm sure as an organizer, you have a list. So where do we start at the top of the list? What's your top thing to start?
Sure. So right now, as you mentioned, most people are probably a little overwhelmed and consumed by the stuff in their home, and they're thinking, I need to put this stuff away. So we have a couple of ideas today, a few things that we love.
All right. Where do you want to start?
So the first thing is organizing the stuff that needs to go back. Now, before you put everything back, we should do a thorough declutter. Right? We need to think about what did we actually use this year? What haven't we used in 5-10 years? And what could we get rid of, right? So we want to set everything out by category. And if you have your, Christmas decorations, you can put all your lights together, all your trees, maybe all your decorative pillows, and then decide what you want to keep and what you need to get rid of. So we love to put everything away in that way, and then label. Labeling is your friend, because next year when you go to find the home, you need to know exactly where those items are and what are they, right? So I think right here we just have an example of some pillows, some decor. We've labeled it. So it's also a clear bin. I can see what's inside of it, which is huge. Make sure that when you're buying bins, you can have specific bins like this, where it's like, these are obviously for Christmas lights. But what about, your Christmas items that you want to see? Use a bin that you can reuse again. Because as Christmas trends change over time, your decor is going to change. So you don't want to say, oh, I bought this specific for these specific ornaments. Well, what if you decide to do big ornaments next year? You want to be able to reuse those bins. So keep that in mind. Labels are huge. And really focus on getting rid of things you no longer need before we put everything back in your storage space. So
maybe at the end of the season, so today, tomorrow, the next couple of days, take that time to go through all your Christmas stuff or your Hanukkah stuff and say, okay, I no longer want this, so you're prepped for the next time.
Yeah, and make a list of things that you don't have that you need to get for next year, and just go ahead and put a Post-it note, stick it right there. That way next year you roll into the season, grab those notes, get everything you need, you're ready to go. Another thing that we want to talk about today is some people's, not naming names, their wrapping paper, gift bags might just be a total tornado disaster at this point.
You were talking about me, weren't you?
No, I heard you're very organized. So what we have done is we've created a really simple cart. This is a cart from Michael's. We use home edit bins from Walmart to separate out our bags.
All right.
And then like wrapping paper, tissue paper on the bottom, but on the sides, we've just used plastic bag holders from IKEA. Then you can just easily put your wrapping paper in there, and then have you seen the Slappy bracelet?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yes. So put your Slappy bracelet on that. Oh, except don't do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that keeps everything neat and tidy. You can roll this out to your table if you're wrapping gifts, and you can be ready for next year.
Very organized. And then again, kind of the multi-purpose ideas here that you have.
Yeah, use simple solutions to make your life much more effective and functional.
Fantastic. Now, I think just even seeing that idea really helps people. Like, oh, I can do that. I have a cart like that. All right. Well, hey, for a list of all of Corey's tips and tricks and links to the Meat and Potatoes Organizing, again, I love that name, you can just go to care11.com.